Berserker mini P.E.K.K.A cycle with the freeze in there just to make those nasty tower connections even better. I don't think there's a way we lose. Let's see how many wins in a row we can get. And if we are playing Mega Knight Sparky, we're in for a little treat. I can't wait. Let's hit him with the good game already. Quick little bats here. Oh, no way that Dark Goggins locks on. That has to be illegal. And then we'll go in. Mega Knight. Oh, freeze ball. Oh, no. Wait, what if the skeleton gets up there and tanks a shot from the mini P.E.K.K.A? Oh, I really thought. Okay, it's all right. Maybe we get a shot from the bat? Nope. Okay. Good stuff. Great start. He's going to have Mega Knight, mini P.E.K.K.A, and Sparky. Let's hit him with a little chicken because we got to prove our dominance, you know? Got to do it. Okay, so what we want to do against a schmuck like this is apply a little bit of pressure with an opposite lane Berserker. I knew he was going to go with something big, fat, and stinky in the back to prove that he pees sitting down. Berserker gets a lot of damage over there. Let's just stack a little Musketeer in the back. Now, does he go Sparky? Yes, obviously. Of course. I mean, he pees sitting down. Of course he would do such a thing. Now, we have to be smart about this. We have to tank the Sparky shot and then go mini P.E.K.K.A. Now, that is not ideal. I would like to call that subpar, actually. And we should be fine here as long as he doesn't freeze or anything weird. So, Mega Knight, Sparky, mini P.E.K.K.A, Skeleton Army. All fantastic Hog, mini P.E.K.K.A, and Berserker counters. However, we do have the freeze ball, and the freeze ball is the most beautiful ball there is, besides my left ball. Let's go with Hog Rider here. Okay, kite those little minis back. They just inhaled. Oh my god, my Hog doesn't even get a smackaroo, does it? And then we need a Musketeer here. The good thing about this, though, is we've cycled to our Evo Musketeer next go around, and that will just snipe down a Sparky for free, and then we just get fat value out of that, roll it into a push, and then we win every single time. Alright, and let's just keep getting in his head because that's what we do best. Go some minions here. I think I'll go Berserker as well. Okay, yeah. Okay, wasn't expecting that to get shot. So we have Skeleton Army, Mega Knight. He's got a lot of answers in his hand right about now. So let's go mini P.E.K.K.A here. He might go Skarmy or Mega Knight. Okay, that's fine. Now we'll just go bats. And we'll use these bats for a little Hog Rider. And if he gets his Mega Knight down, I think I just freeze it. Now that's even better because we can do that and then maybe snipe this. No, I'll just let that go. We'll just take the Sparky probably, or we go minions. Yeah, minions is going to be better. All right, we're looking pretty good here, fellas. We are looking pretty darn good. Let's try to snipe this stuff down. Evo Skellies, that is absolutely marvelous. Let's kill those minions, and we should be in a fantastic position. Okay, Lightning, that's aggressive. So now we're going to attack both lanes. He's going to Skarmy the right, Mega Knight the left. Oh, he goes Skarmy down the middle. Not a bad play. Okay, hold on. I got to lock in here. I don't know why I'm losing right about now. This guy's it's his arrows. He has a good matchup here, honestly, but he's just not good at the game. So let's just lock in. Go with the mini P.E.K.K.A opposite lane. I don't know if he'll get a Mega Knight down in time. Okay, mini P.E.K.K.A. Interesting. Now let's go Hog Bats. Mega Knight is coming, or Skarmy. Let's freeze that real quick. And maybe we get a connection here. Come on. Arrows come down. I like it. We're applying pressure, and let's just continue to do so. Minion Horde, maybe? Oh, yeah, wait, that's dead. Hold on. We might have something cooking here. Let's kill that dart. Where's the Mega Knight? Oh, that might be game over. Good game, little schmuck. All right, so that's first win. I mean, obviously, that guy was just never going to destroy us. Even though he had all of the fantastic cog counters, he had stuff for my Berserker, for my mini P.E.K.K.A, he was just never going to win. We all knew it. We could tell by the first Mega Knight he plopped down. It was just never going to happen. Let's keep these wins flowing, baby. I'm going to keep track of these little schmucks. The little tally. Nice. 1 win to go. Or 1 win down. Many to go. Hog Rider here. And he's got an Inferno Tower, which actually I don't mind because we can work around that. We have so many little beautiful cards that can get damage in this deck. Now, the only question is, are you playing log bait? And if so, how long is your log? It's a very important question, and it has to be asked. Okay, Rocket there. So that means we go for a Berserker here. Milk out some Elixir there. What do you got? Skellies. Okay, let's go bats. Apply a little pressure behind it. Nothing wrong with this. And then, okay, so now he's got to be low on Elixir. There's 0% chance he gets back to his Inferno. And then we can just push. And I think that just gets fat damage. And then I'll go low Skellies. And that's just outsmarting our opponent. That's just recognizing that he overspent on stupid stuff. And then we can just capitalize. And let's go with a mini P.E.K.K.A here. That way he still has to defend it, and he's gotten very little damage to show for our absolute feast that we had on the right. And that's going to be a mini P.E.K.K.A shot, or he wastes more elixir. Okay, so now the question is, will he get this Inferno down in time? Even if he does, it's just -1 elixir for our little friend over here, Brian. So we'll see if, okay, he gets it down, but that's -1 elixir, and I know you're still low. So this is absolutely beautiful. Now, honestly, what I want to do here, it's a tactical little play. I want to go with a Musketeer in the back and have him go with his rocket. That's what I want. So I'm going to wait a little bit. We'll go with a Musketeer like now. I think now is the perfect time. See if he goes with a rocket, and then we'll just attack both lanes and see what happens. Okay, he doesn't go rocket, so that's actually fine. I'll allow it, and let's just get his archers out of cycle over here. Oh, or over there. I might freeze for this Berserker, low-key. That's fine. Okay, let that go. So not my best plays, but we're all right. Let's go with some skellies over here. Let's go minion or bats like that. Then we'll rip this. Minions behind here. That should defend. Okay, not too shabby. And now, if I can snipe down this Inferno and slap a freeze on these skeletons, we should be all right. That's actually a beautiful play. Wow. I'm going to freeze, though. Okay, nice. We grabbed an archer there. Hog will get a couple smackaroonies, I hope. Give me one more. Give me one more. That's beautiful. So he predicted my prediction, but it didn't matter because we're so good with our little freeze that we just absolutely tickled him sideways. Okay, nice Evo Skells, hopefully. Okay, yeah, that is. Mini P.E.K.K.A's in there. We can go with a Hog now. I don't think he'll have the nuts to go with an Inferno, and I think it's just game over. Hog gets the smackaroony. Oh, not quite. Okay, how much does freeze do? 51, not quite enough. Let's keep going in here. We'll Hog freeze, and then if he somehow defends, we'll just slap down another freeze, and it'll be game over. I don't know why you're still trying, my friend. Beautiful. Give me that win. That's 2 in a row, baby. Let's keep it going. Hog freeze and cheese, I'm telling you. It's not even just the Hog freeze and cheese, though. It's the fact that if they have good Hog counters, you have Berserker, mini P.E.K.K.A, and freeze. And that, it's not a win condition, but it low-key is. Because they just get to the tower sometimes and do fat damage. So whatever that is, I guess it's not technically a win condition, but I like it, and I treat it as one. All right, Hog here. Monk is interesting. Let's go with a Musketeer here. So I'm glad I have mini P.E.K.K.A, because that's like the one resistant thing I have to Monk. Now, if I go bats here, let's actually go Berserker to protect the musket. Okay, he's not even going to reflect. So we'll just take that all down, and then we have a nice Musketeer that he still has to defend. I might just freeze this, because that's a free witch if I freeze. And I feel like that's just worth the elixir, and then he has to spend 2 more elixirs. That's just a positive trade right there. I love that. I love stuff like that. And I kind of forget what the first cards he cycled are, but I'm just going to go a little bit aggressive here. I feel like I have the lead, so I'm happy going in. He might have like a P.E.K.K.A. Oh yeah, Baby Dragon. But he kind of misplaces it because that minion on the left will get a lot of damage on that Baby D, and we might not even need to defend it now. I mean, that's just a positive elixir or even elixir trade, but we should be able to defend the Baby Dragon as well. And let's go with some bats just to apply some pressure. And I like this. He's gotten no damage so far, and we're just slowly milking him down, which is just beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Little Skelly Surround. And I've seen a lot of Battle Ram decks. The problem for this guy is my mini P.E.K.K.A is just going to eat that thing every single time. And if I need to, I can also freeze it. But, I mean, we're just locked down defending. But the main thing is we're able to apply so much pressure with just little plays like that. Just a Berserker. Because the threat of the freeze is there. And, like, that's a lot of elixir that we milk out. And I'm fine with that. Now, he might go in for a little push here. We'll see. Okay, or a big push. That works as well. Let's go with a Hog here. See if he gets any spells down. Okay, he tries to reflect, but only 1 minion. Okay, 2 minions. Go for it. Come on, can we multiply, please? No. Okay, that was bad placement. P.E.K.K.A doesn't get a shot, though. The Hog destroys. Musketeer took out his tower. And this guy is pooped on. Okay. Oh, that was actually so fast. Wow. It's because it slowed down my mini P.E.K.K.A. That's why. All right, let's just go in. We can hit a freeze here, take out this tower, even if he goes... Oh, yeah, that's just too much value, baby. Too much value. And that mini P.E.K.K.A is also on King. So now he has 2 towers to take down. We'll snipe his Witch, so that's out of the way. And, yeah, we're just in such a prime spot. I love it. He has to go really aggressive here, so I'll mini P.E.K.K.A. That way he really can't. And the bats are just eating. Oh, my value. And I might as well just go in for a little Hoggaroonie. I mean, those bats just killed a full monk and a P.E.K.K.A. And there's nothing he can do to stop this push as well. It's just on tower. Mini P.E.K.K.A, beautiful. And that is going to do it. Let's find the Mini P.E.K.K.A emote. It's too strong. I'm telling you guys. I'm telling you. You don't even need a building. Because instead of using a building, which is a ton of elixir that you can't counter push with, just invest in the Mini P.E.K.K.A, invest in the Berserker, and then counter push, and it's beautiful. Against Cannoneer, we always want to bats. That's just a general rule of thumb. And he goes with a P.E.K.K.A there. So, all right, let's just defend first, and then we'll figure out what he has later. Because I don't want to get too aggressive here. Okay, that is not ideal. I think I'll just wait a second, and then I'll go with a freeze Berserker. And that should defend. And now he has nothing, I would assume, for my Hog, because he already used his big old Pecker. So we can just go in for this. Whatever he uses, Musketeer should help clean up. Okay, nice. And let's go with bats as well, just to tank for the Musketeer, apply more pressure. And I don't know if he has anything good. Okay, arrows is not great, and Musketeer gets a couple fat smackaroos, and I quite like that. So we have nothing to kite the big P.E.K.K.A, but we do have freeze, which is huge because it stops the witch and it kills all the skeletons around it. So then we can just mini P.E.K.K.A right on top. I'd assume he wants to load up a nice steamy push here. I'm just going to go Musketeer in the back. I don't really have any other plays to make, and that is just a dookie play because we just gain some elixir there, and we're able to push out of this. So that's just beautiful for me. Now, if he wants to go with a P.E.K.K.A here, yeah, I will Hog opposite lane. Let's see what he wants to do. I'm going to go minions here. Interesting. Does he get his arrows down in time? I don't think he will. So those minions will eat the entire thing, and will kill that lumberjack. And he's just in a dookie spot, to be honest. He just really is. I could also freeze this, but I feel like it's just not worth it. We'll let those minions go, do their thing, and we're in a fine little spot to win. Now, if we can grab his witch with an Evo Musketeer, that would be ideal, but we'll see what happens. You know what I could do? Oh, that's interesting. Let's just attack here. Probably milk out some arrows. I was not expecting a Pecker. Okay, do we get there? Okay, hold on. That's just a freeze ball right there. Okay, so now we're up an entire tower, which is nice, but I don't know if I can defend this. Where's the witch? Let's get a Berserker cooking. Let's get some minions off to the side. All right, we will be able to grab the witch, I hope. Come on, lock on the witch. Beautiful. Okay, two-shots it. He goes with some arrows. Oh, it doesn't two-shot. Okay, let's go mini P.E.K.K.A here. Let the witch lock on, and then we'll go bats. Nice rocket. Very nice rocket. His deck is so heavy, but we're just going to defend, and this is easy stuff. Easy stuff. I mean, and we might as well go in. Skelly's in the pocket to tank, and let's just freeze this up. Take that tower. Get some damage on the big old Pecker. And now he has to take 2 towers. I mean, I guess 1 tower right now, but basically 2. And I think that we got him on lock. Let's go Berserker over here. Get these bats cooking. And this is just, I mean, you almost feel bad at some point because our defense is so strong with this deck, and it rolls into a super explosive offense that there's just nothing these schmucks can do to stop us. It's amazing. And I really am glad I can show it to you disgusting little creatures out there at home trying to win some Clash Royale trophies. Let's keep it going. That's got to be 4 straight, right? It's beautiful. Do you smell 5? Oh, and he's got Mega Knight. Good game. If you play Mega Knight, we're not going to lose. Now, Dagger Duchess actually complicates things. But we'll be all right. We'll figure it out. Skelly's in the back. Always a decent play. Musketeer, cycle the Evo. Little riskier because if he has like Balloon or something, then we're in a bit of a trouble. But we know it's just Mega Knight bait. So he'll probably want a Mega Knight on that, honestly. I'm just going to wait. There's no point in going in here. I'd rather just defend this Mega Knight. Unless he's not here. Okay, that's interesting. Let's go with a Berserker to tank the shots, and then we'll get a Bats on there. Actually, let's go Bats to tank the shots. That's better. And then Berserker to absorb the daggers. And let's just go in with minions as well, because that might be his only air counter. Where's the Mega Knight? Oh, that's not a play. That's not the play, my friend. Oh, freeze ball. Oh, no. What happened, buddy? Is your whole tower gone? Oh, no. No. Did you miscalculate? And he goes with a suspicious bush, which actually I cannot defend. Because I don't have any spells. Actually, I have freeze. I lied. But we'll still struggle to defend that, and that's just easy. So we're up a whole tower for free. And that's the beauty of the freeze, because something that should be defended is just not defended. And it's also a deck that freeze shouldn't exist. Like, Hog freeze is pretty rare. It's usually like Balloon freeze. That's actually pretty much it. That's like the only meta freeze deck. But when you just whip out a Hog mini P.E.K.K.A freeze, it can just evaporate a tower like you wouldn't even believe. All right, that's an easy defense. Easy defense. And we should have the counter push coming out of this. We'll see if he wastes an ability. No, he doesn't, because he knows. Now, I could go Hog here and then Berserker to get sucked in by the Evo Cage. I think that might work. He does play it quite nicely, but we'll bust the Hog out. We'll still get a Smackaroonie, and he wastes an Empress as well. Like, we are just on it today. We really are. He's gotten no damage. I don't even know if he will for the rest of the game. If you're playing Mega Knight, like, it's going to be tough for you, my friend. It really is. We're locked down against Mega Knights. And the Suspicious Bush, hopefully he realizes that's like the one thing he has that I can't really fully handle. But we'll see. I mean, we have been so far, so we'll be alright. Let's go with this. I mean, this will just be a nice freeze, probably. Not a good Goblin Curse. I'm wasting so much elixir. Let's just freeze now. Evo Skellies, get cooking, baby. Alright, and we'll destroy that. And I might as well just go bats here. I mean, why not? It's just for the holiday season, you know? And at this point, I think he gave up, so we're just going to go for one of these. He didn't give up, but he gave up. Like, let's be honest. This is just, I mean, this is just getting a little bit sad. We're just going to act like this guy didn't have connection, and that's why he literally didn't get even a drop of damage the entire game, and I just predicted his little bats in that freeze. I love it. That's going to be win number 5. So that's got to be roughly 150 trophies that we just suckled down in one little win streak, and we're not done yet. Oh, if you think we're done, you are mistaken. Cal Wesley from the Outlaws. He's got the Cannoneer, so we're going to go bats. And we'll see what he has. Okay, Ice Wizard, that makes sense. Could be... Okay, let's go with... I should have actually switched. I don't want to waste my freeze yet. I'm going to go Berserker and then Skellies. It's not too bad. And let's go Hog here. I don't like this, actually. I'm going to get even riskier and go with bats here. Yeah, this is actually a really bad matchup, and he's played it really well so far. I think the bats get big damage, though. Okay, now he does defend. This is getting a little bit tricky, wouldn't you say? I'll go mini P.E.K.K.A here. So it's Mortar, Ice Wizard, Goblin Wang, Berserker. Man, okay, he's got a lot of answers. If he didn't have Cannoneer, I think we'd be in a lot better of a position. But I can't go Berserker at the bridge. I can't go like minions as well. So this is going to be quite tricky. And I don't know what his spells are, but let's find out. Let's find out. Cannon Fart. Alright. He's probably going to just Mortar to defend this, but I am going to go in. Maybe we can get a cheeky freeze off if he misses. Yes, okay, good. Cheeky freeze, just like I predicted. We'll go with bats here. Will that immobilize before it crosses? Okay, I don't think so, so I'm going to have to go Berserker. Oh, I messed it up. Wow, gave him a couple free shots. Not ideal, but we will kill this Mortar, and the Musketeer maybe gets a shot? No, okay, that's fine. That's fine. I like this. I like this a lot. Berserker gets a little damage there. We have Evo Musketeer, so I think what the game plan is, go in for a nice Hog push, and then try to snipe down that Mortar and get some damage out of it. That's what I'm thinking. Let's just go Skellies at the top of the key, rip this, and let's try to predict right here. Come on, baby. Okay. Does he get the Mortar down? Looks like he doesn't, so we're going to get a Hog Smack, and we should be able to kill this as well. I'm just going to freeze here. I'd rather just not deal with that Cannon Cart, and then we can also take out some of these Goblins, hopefully. Yeah, that's not too bad. I don't mind that, and let's just milk out his Ice Wizard here. All right, this is going to be skeletons. This is minion territory right here. Berserker is going to tank. Understandable. And we get this Musketeer down. This should defend. This is a tough matchup, and we'll go with bats here. Tough matchup, but I think we got him. Okay, good defense. Let's go with that. Let's get a mini P.E.K.K.A down. Let's go minions for their little beautiful range. That's actually a gross play. And that's a Mortar that's on tower, but we took his tower. So now I see where he got his elixir from. Berserker has to clean up, and it does pretty well, okay. And I think we got him now. Because we can just get a Musketeer down, we can rip a freeze, Mortar will retarget. I missed the Mortar, but I think we're still alright. Evo Skelly's in here. And I'm fine with that Mortar. He needs a lot more than just that Mortar to win. And I think that should do it. Get out of here, you little schmuck. You kind of had me there at the end. I'm not going to lie. You put in some work there at the end, but you got tickled. You got tickled because of it. Beautiful stuff. I like it. That's 6 in a row. If I could get 4 more for a little 10 ball at 15,000 trophies, I mean, that's just saying something. That's just saying something for us. Dagger Duchess, once again, kind of annoying. How does a Berserker do against just a full Dagger Duchess? I think it just dies. I don't even think it reaches. Okay, let's go with bats here. Valkyrie could be problematic for us. See what he has for the bats. Okay, Wizard. Oh, that's not good. Nope, that's not a Hog Rider. Okay, well that sucks. We'll let the Wizard lock on there. We'll go some Skellies back here. And I probably... do I need a Berserker? Nah, I should be alright. Okay, so it's Prince, Wizard, and some other cheese. Valkyrie. With Dagger Duchess, this might be the toughest matchup that we've faced yet. I don't know. It's going to be hard, I think. We'll see, though. Yeah, this is going to be really tough. Okay, let's go minions here. I don't really have another way to combat this. Good thing we have the tower working on it. All right, and he still is going to get some decent damage. All right, let's go Musketeer in the back. So I don't really know how we're going to push. Okay, well, that's... Maybe we'll counter push out of this is how we'll do it. Oh, that Lumberjack, though. All right, yeah, I don't know. This is tricky. This is really tricky. I'd assume he wants to go Prince here, so I'm going to slap bats down, but now he might go Wizard, and he has Skeleton Army as well. Wow. Every little answer you could ever want. Is that exactly what you have, my friend? Okay, Musketeer is still a threat. Does he get a Prince down? Valkyrie. Understandable. Yeah, I don't like this at all. We're going to need a nasty freeze on his Skeleton Army. But the opportunity for that is going to be... it's going to be really rare that we get the opportunity to pull it off when he doesn't go with like a Prince or something else instead. But we'll see. I'm just going to burn some minions back here. I don't love it, but it is what it is. I think I'll just Evo Musketeer that. And let's just go in for a little pusheroo here. Okay. Let's go with a freeze Evo Skellies. That's actually the best defense in the game against RG, if you didn't know. Because it doesn't shoot, it just dies to the Skellies first. And we actually got some good damage there. I'm going to go Mini P.E.K.K.A. as well, because he's got quite a heavy deck. And I don't know if he can quite handle that Mini P.E.K.K.A. Oh, he does get the Skarmy down. All right. Let's just go Defensive Hog here. And then he's going to go Prince, and then I might freeze this. Valkyrie. Oh, freeze it! Oh, before it shoots next time. Okay, that's still really good. Still really good. Yeah, I love that a lot. I like that a lot. Okay. Now, where's this RG? There it is. We have to cycle quickly. Get our Mini P.E.K.K.A. over here. Berserker down as well. Okay, Evo Valkyrie hasn't shot because it's stuck. And I think we might freeze here to defend. Let's actually go Defensive Hog. Defensive Hog, jukes that out. Fantastic lightning, but it's not quite going to do it. And he has to go Skeleton Army, but he doesn't get it down in time. And that is a fantastic win right there. That is a fantastic win against Royal Giant. Difficult little matchup, but once we got our flow going, it was just, he couldn't handle it. He really couldn't handle it. And Mini P.E.K.K.A. clutched out big against those RGs. And the Evo Skeleton Freeze. That is a nasty defense, let me tell you. Okay, ew, look at that little profile picture or whatever you call it. That is neat. Cool. All right, let's go Hog here. Always going to be a decent opening play. And this is going to be tricky. I never like playing Ice Wizard. Because a lot of times it's Mortar. A lot of times it's just like... It's just always like something smelly, you know? Something smelly that I don't want to deal with. Arrows, that's kind of a waste. Because he's going to ability and the Berserker should clean it all up, I would hope. Come on, Berserker. And then we'll go with a quick Hog here. Push with the musket. And that's pretty good. He did actually get a lot of damage. What did 700 damage? I don't know. But at least we get some damage as well. Okay. So Skelly King with Ice. He probably is playing Mortar, I would guess. And if I go Musketeer in the back, I feel like he'll go Mortar. Which I don't want him to do, but I'm still just going to Musketeer in the back. We'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. Okay, looks like we were up a little bit of Elixir. I think I'll go Bats on the left. Actually, let's go Mini P.E.K.K.A. Let's try to milk out his Skelly King. And then, what do I want to do? Let's go Bats here. He does have arrows. Let's just push out of this, I think. We have Freeze ready. He's going to go Mortar probably if he has it. He might go arrows. This is a nasty push here. Oh, Freeze quickly. And the bat should tickle that Mega Knight down as we get so much damage. And he has no counter push, which a Mega Knight should be able to counter push out of a hog defense like that. But since we got the freeze down, the bats just tickled it so absolutely beautifully. Okay. He could have a cannon cart or something in this deck, but I feel like he would have used it by now. So Evo Musketeer probably doesn't get much value, maybe on like an Ice Wizard or something. Let's actually go bats here. You might, okay, that's just a waste now. But I have a wacky cycle sometimes, so there's not always like an obvious play to make. There's the Ice Wizards. We'll take that. We're going to take some damage on the other side. It is what it is. And let's just push over here and see if we can get a freeze off. It is Mortar. Okay, I knew it. Maybe arrows. Nice. Okay, I like seeing all of that out of cycle. And let's just go for some bats here. I'll go Berserker as well. Okay. The Goblin Wang is actually kind of putting in work against me. I'm not going to lie. And I just need... Do you go Mega Knight there? No. Okay. Let's go for this. Let's actually just go kind of all in here. That's actually not ideal. Let's just freeze here. Oh, Mini P.E.K.K.A. Evo Skells? No. Oh, that was a really bad play by me. That was a really bad play. He just charged up his Skelly King. He has a nice push here. Musketeer, though. Musketeer on the left. Oh, my God. That's actually so good. Now, does he Mega Knight? He has to. Let's go quick Hog. Berserker to absorb the shot. And the Hog slips right on by. Oh, and he does get it down. Okay, the Mortar is down. But we'll just get this. Okay. Nice Mini P.E.K.K.A. there. I don't know how he defended that, and the Hog just breaks through. That is absolutely nasty. The Berserker to suck up the Mega Knight shot was huge. That's beautiful. 8 wins in a row. Let's get 2 more. I don't know. I feel like this deck can't be stopped. I should do these win streak videos more. All right, this guy has a lot more trophies than me. So we should get quite a few. If we beat him, that is. Valkyrie, not what we want to see. Honestly, I'm used to hating Valkyrie because it usually inhales my golems. But, oh, Night Witch. We'll see what this guy's got in store for us. Let's go. Okay, let's just wait a second and we'll go freeze minions to try to kill that. And then Valkyrie's done, and so is the Night Witch. Let's go with quick Hog Rider here. Keep that minion alive. And what do you have? Mega Minion. So what kind of deck is this, my friend? I mean, that's a lot of damage is what that is. We'll go with quick bats here. It should defend. Does he zap? Oh, that was so close. Holy nutsack. All right, so it's Night Witch, Valkyrie, Mini P.E.K.K.A., Mega Minion. So it's a Golem deck. It's got to be a Golem deck. That's tricky. That's actually really tricky. Let's go Skelly's in the back. He's probably going to Golem now. Valkyrie, okay. I like that he hasn't gone Golem yet. He's probably just waiting for double elixir. We have to capitalize on single elixir because once he gets his E-Drag down, he probably has Tornado. It's going to be difficult to defend this Golem. And let's actually apply so much pressure opposite lane that we can then just go for Evo Skellies and they should just clean up. Okay, and then we'll freeze over here. Oh, yeah, that's so good. Oh, my God. Evo Skeletons are just the greatest elixir advantage ever when they destroy an entire golem. That just makes me so happy. Now, he does have Evo Valkyrie. All right, what I'm thinking here, I can probably milk something out just with 2 elixir there, and then he might not be able to defend the Hog. Okay, 2, like, that's fine. I'll take that. And then we'll get a little Hog shot there, which is nice. Go with some bats here. He has not shown any signs of a small spell yet, so I don't think I have to worry. Dude, that's always so close, and that time I got it. Okay, so I have to learn how to place those bats better, I guess. And that could be quite tricky for me. Do I hunker down and defend? And I used my Evo Musk, so I can't snipe his... All right, let's go in here. This is going to be tricky. I don't like it. Lightning. Wow, okay. Now, the dragon's coming down. There it is. Freeze it up. Missed the golem, but it's not the end of the world. The pop was not on tower, okay? Huge defense there. Wow. And if he doesn't lightning, he loses. I'm going to go defensive Hog to absorb the shots there. He's saving up for the lightning, I would assume, but it doesn't even matter. He's not. He's not saving up for the lightning. Absolutely disgusting show that we just put on this golem player's mitt. And then we can go with Evo Skellies here. We are going to spam this golem so hard. And we do have freeze as well. You don't need a building when you have a freeze. All a building does, for the most part, is stall an attack by dragging it out to the side and using 44 trophies, and it, you know, it stalls the attack until it dies, and then it goes for the tower. But the freeze does that as well, and you can also attack with a freeze. So why not just use freeze instead of any building ever? I don't know. I like it. Okay, another Dagger Duchess. So we're just getting tricky matchup after tricky matchup. You have to assume this is also Golem. I'm going to get these bats cooking away. Usually they have Zap or Tornado or something to deal with bats and stuff like that. Now that just calls for a mini P.E.K.K.A here. And we'll see if we can get freeze value maybe. Cheeky little freeze. Yup, there it is. And that should be the entire tower. And he's just not ready for it. Because nobody's expecting a mini P.E.K.K.A to have a freeze behind it. It's a win condition that nobody expects. Now don't do anything crazy. Come on. Oh, thank God, minion. Okay, my connection's dookie. That's actually so foul. Oh, no. No, go down. Okay, I might lose this due to connection. That should have been significantly less damage. And despite what you would think, he's in a good position to at least have a chance of winning this game. Just because our matchup is tough. It's just tough. I don't know why I gotta explain it, but for some reason, like because we're attacking in the same lane now. And he's probably going to be able to take it. Okay, and dude, I think I have to... Don't look at my apps. Do not look at my apps, you creeps. And we'll see if there's a Sparky on my tower, which there might be. Come on. Alright, so Sparky in the back. I just leaked so much elixir. Let's try to snipe it down before he gets a Gob Giant in front. Very nice. That's actually huge. Kind of like my penis. And then we're just going with the Berserker here. Go straight for the tower, please. And that's a great little defense there. I mean, that I don't even think I need to add anything else. Okay, I will go with the mini P.E.K.K.A. And hold on, let's destroy that mini P.E.K.K.A, please, Musketeer. Come on, lend a shot. Oh, he's gonna get a hit, isn't he? No, no, no. Okay, good. Nice. And now we're just so solid. Mini P.E.K.K.A. Oh, almost got the Musketeer, but that's so much damage. He goes with some bats. These guys just are not ready for the freeze, I'm telling you. I have to do a whole series on the freeze, I think, because this is getting a little bit concerning how nasty this card is. Now, that was a disgusting play. I'm just going to freeze here, get that Musketeer off my tower. The Heal Spirit I was not ready for, and this guy is Rage, but it's just not going to do it. Now, let's go Hog here. I'm expecting him to go with a Sparky, so I'm going to go Berserker to absorb the shot. No, I thought he'd go on the other side. But now, at least the Hog will absorb for the Berserker, and we win. Nice. Why are you still trying, buddy? Why are you still trying? Oh, that's why. Okay. Let's just freeze this one. Oh, yeah, because he has to get two. Goes Skelly's back here, Bats over here. Already used his Rage, and that should do it. I mean, this is just gross. It really is gross. The pressure, the defending. Like, I wonder how many towers I lost. It couldn't have been that many. It could not have been that many throughout that beautiful little 10 win streak. Get me fired up, boys. Get me fired up. Come on. If you're not using this deck, like, what are you doing? Let's see. That's got to be 300 trophies, right? I mean, that just is. Beautiful. Let's see how many towers we lost. 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0. Wow. So, wow. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 wins. 0 towers lost with no defensive building and no small spell. This might be the new meta. I don't know. This might be the new meta. I have a big fat hog, but I also have a mini P.E.K.K.A. You have to decide what I actually have and use code SWEATY. Get out there, 3.0 inches. Use this deck. It is actually gross. I want to see it out there. I want to see it out there on the meta. If I don't, I'll be a little bit upset. But anyway, fellas, good luck on your adventures. Suck up those trophies. 303 trophies in 10 wins. You can't beat it. You just can't.